great products. I love, if you can't eat pasta, don't say you can't eat it anymore. Okay, if you're gluten-free, if you're a vegan, grain-free, soy-free, we've got you covered. This is the best alternative to pasta that you will ever see. Stephanie Roberts joins us now. I think this is wonderful because there's so many people out there who are restricted.
Exactly. I am here to put food back in your diet. Food you're craving, food you want. I heard you say you're not supposed to eat gluten.
They encourage me not to.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm encouraging to do this because what we are talking about here is the miracle noodle. And it is a miracle because if you have been told that you need to avoid gluten, if you have to avoid soy, if you've been told to avoid carbs, whether it's because you're following a gluten-free diet or a keto plan or a diabetic concerns, this is the way to put the pasta back into your world, and the rice and the spaghetti and the risotto and the rice and beans and all those things that you crave, because a miracle noodle is carb-free, it is soy-free, it is gluten-free, it is made from a combination of water-soluble plant fiber and water, and that is absolutely it. So it is vegan, it is kosher, and it is less than 10 calories, the noodle itself. Less than 10 calories. And what this does, this noodle takes on the flavor and the sauce and the consistency of everything you put in it.
So whatever you're cooking.
Let me show you how easy it is to take, and then we'll show you exactly what's coming to you. So it comes to you in a pack just like this. All I did was I opened up the pack and I drained out the liquid. Easy enough, right? I just use a colander, I drain out the liquid. Now I'm quickly doing something called dry roasting. Honestly, if you skip this step, you're fine. Life goes on.
Because the noodles are cooked.
Exactly. I like to do it just to get that little extra bit of moisture out. So now I'm gonna take my noodle, it's been quickly dry roasted, it's been drained, and look what we're having for dinner. We are having spaghetti bolognese. So here's the deal. Good. If you were avoiding carbs, you're not getting the carbs. If you're following a diet that allows the meat, or you can use whatever, protein is allowed, mix it right on in there. I am using a bolognese sauce, but within seconds, I have what has been missing on my restricted eating plan back in my diet, because you know how it is. If you are craving pasta and meat sauce, you are craving pasta and meat sauce.
And you should be able to eat it.
Exactly. So here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the bowl. And look at that. Look at what is back in your diet. Again,
look at that. That looks so good.
Gluten-free.
Okay, I'll have to.
We're gonna go ahead and put it, you know what, I'm actually gonna get you a little bit of a smaller plate here.
Okay, you can get me a little bit of a smaller plate.
Because I'm gonna use that one for a whole nother meal. All right, so let's talk about what's coming to you in the variety pack, because what you see before your very eyes is spaghetti back on your diet. So you are getting a 12-pack of noodles, and that includes spaghetti, that includes angel hair, that includes fettuccine, and that includes rice. And that is a very big, exciting new addition, because the things we can do with rice
and also spaghetti.
Absolutely endless. So you get 3 of each: spaghetti, angel hair, fettuccine, and rice. And I mean, just look at all the amazing different things we have done. You saw that we were making the fettuccine, we were making the Cuban rice and beans, but I want you to try this, because I know you said that you were trying to avoid gluten, and that you were also like, well, what's this really gonna be like? So I want you to tell us.
Okay.
So there it is on bolognese sauce. Now, while you work on that for a second, I'll let you get it going. I want to show you.
I've got to blow it a little bit. It's pretty hot.
It's going to be warm because I just made the sauce. I have now sautéed some onion, a little bit of garlic. I've put in some mushrooms, and I've added just a little bit of cream. I'm going to make risotto. So I'm taking my miracle rice. I have drained it. You going in there? All right, I love it.
You know what I like about it?
What's that?
Is that it's a firm noodle. Because when I buy gluten-free noodles,
they're a little slimy, aren't they?
They're slimy, they're too thin. Slimy. The consistency is not quite right. And I love that this is, it's taken on the flavor of the tomato, the bolognese. It just basically is a thin noodle. and it's firm. It has the texture, so you're gonna feel like you're eating pasta. I can't believe it's not pasta.
So that's what I love about
It's a pasta alternative.
It is a pasta alternative.
I could do this.
And the flavor is truly whatever you're cooking it. So here's what I miss. I'm a rice girl. Risotto is at the top of my list of comfort foods and things I love to have.
You did good with this sauce, girl.
Oh, I'm glad you like the sauce. She's like taking that right down. I'll wait till you try my risotto. So we've added the cream, and now I'm gonna put in just a little bit of Parmesan. I think I like the consistency of that. But did you notice what I didn't do with the Miracle Rice? I did not dry roast it, because you know what? If I drain it, it's good to go, especially when I'm saucing it like this. So anything you want to do with it, you can bake with this. You can eat it chilled.
I need some more.
Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because I got more you're gonna try. I want you to try my risotto.
That's so good.
And then I'm gonna take a quick trip to the oven, because if you like that, wait till you have the baked mac and cheese.
It's really
because
good.
this is the difference with the Miracle Noodle. There is nothing that you can't do with it. So I can bake it, I can chill it, I can make desserts with it. It's giving you just that little bit of something. And I know if you have ever done gluten-free, carb-free, you just miss the comfort,
You miss the comfort
of that type of
and
food.
you miss the texture and the consistency. So that's why I haven't been able to stick to it, because it doesn't taste like real food to me.
Exactly.
But I could do this, and folks, if you want, like me, and you're like, I'm searching for that right noodle, this is it. I would auto ship it, which means you can get this every 30 days if you'd like, and you make sure that you're getting your order in. I would get this home. It is so delicious, because it's so hard when you have these dietary restrictions. I understand it, because I don't always follow it, because I just like good food. Don't listen to me, but this is actually, you can follow. So if anybody's telling you, hey, you know, you have these restrictions, no gluten, no soy, no grain, this is it. Get it home. It is $11.65 to have a pasta noodle that tastes like real pasta. I mean,
exactly.
That's
and
like,
one that you don't have to feel bad about.
and this was my first presentation. I have never tried
and
any of this.
let's be honest, you were a little skeptical.
I
don't mind admitting that you said that. You were like, am I really going to want to eat this? And I said, let me show you what you can do with that.
Right.
And that's what I want you to understand too. It's all in what you do with it. Okay, so that you're going to taste the risotto, and what you see right now is me dry roasting the fettuccine. Remember, 4 different types of noodles: spaghetti, the Miracle Rice, the fettuccine, and the angel hair. So I made that just like I would make regular old risotto if I was using arborio rice.
It's really good. It does taste like a rice.
I like the riced one. I find that very different, because
it's a little nutty, like.
Because it's got a little plant in it.
It's got a little plant in
it
it.
is plant-based. As you're wondering, well, what the heck is this stuff? It is 97% water and 3% of
I'm surprised I like that.
of a soluble plant fiber.
I didn't want to try that one,
That's
to tell you the truth.
I like honesty. I can work
But
with that.
I like this.
Good.
Like
I'm going to keep surprising her. This is a fun game.
It's the consistency.
Yeah.
The consistency actually tastes like a real rice. That's amazing to me.
Okay, now I'm going to blow your mind, because what's the one thing you just absolutely can't do without, in my case anyway? Mac and cheese. You just can't. Mac and cheese is one of those things that's really hard to give up. Okay, well, we're going to let this cool for just a minute. So here's what we've done. We have taken the Miracle fettuccine noodle and chopped it up into macaroni-sized pieces, right? Because at the moment, we don't have Miracle macaroni, although let me tell you, I've got them working on it. So, but we just made baked mac and cheese, because as long as you're not avoiding dairy or going vegan, cheese typically on the low-carb diet.
Yeah, everybody has something different.
Okay, now this is the one that got me.
Oh
this is the one that I can't move up.
Just think if you have a child or a grandchild, and they basically can't eat macaroni and cheese. Every restaurant you go to, when they want to take a kid order, they want mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You could do this for them at home. I mean, this is an amazing alternative. It's $11.65, 3 flexible payments, and it's a 12-pack variety so that you can try all of it. The spaghetti, you can try the fettuccine, and I'm gonna take a bite of this. Try the rice. It's unbelievable, the angel hair pasta, and this is an exclusive. This is the first time, this is a brand new launch, so you have not seen it. It's the first time that you're trying this. And what's great about this is a plant. It's from like a sweet potato like tubular.
Yeah, it's called a konjac flower.
Yes.
And basically what that is that they have taken the fiber from the plant and mixed it with water in order to make a noodle. Are you liking the baked mac and cheese? I knew we'd get her with that.
Ooh, girl.
All right, so as I'm plating this fettuccine, I want to tell you how I've taken the vegetables that are in season right now and so wonderful, the asparagus, the peas. I've mixed it with the miracle fettuccine. I've added some chicken, but if you were eating vegan, you could leave it out. I squirted it with some fresh lemon, and now I have a light, tasty, filling and healthy dinner.
This is my new #1.
But yet I am avoiding
mac and cheese.
carbs. She's all about the mac and cheese. I knew
and
we'd
then
get her
after
on that one.
it's the bolognese.
Okay.
And then it's the rice.
And then she likes the rice. And while we're talking about all these great things, let's take a quick tour. I'll be honest, this is one of my favorites because I like the consistency of the crunch of the veggies with the pasta. But I'm a big Primavera girl anyway. So this would be our asparagus and peas with fettuccine. But we did jambalaya because, again, the only non-carb friendly part of jambalaya is the rice. So we used our miracle rice. We talked about how we made a bolognese. We can do spaghetti and meatballs.
My goodness.
I mean,
I am so
just some
excited.
amazing different things to put the pasta, to put the comfort foods back in your diet in a way that allows you to follow the restrictions that you may be facing, be it gluten, be it diabetes. If you're trying to eat keto, these are vegan, they are soy-free, they are kosher. We're checking all the boxes.
Grain-free.
You can put them in an Asian sauce and go back to eating stir fries with rice. I never turned down a chicken Alfredo, and that's what we've done with the fettuccine noodles. What if you miss the noodles in your soup because you've had to remove them? You can make a beef and vegetable soup and put your fettuccine in there because it gives you the texture. Mix them into a salad, eat them as ramen, but you're getting 12 different packs of noodles, 4 different varieties, 3 of each, and seriously, the sky's the limit.
It is.
I want to answer one more question that I know everybody asks. Well, what if I don't know what to do with them when I get them home? The online community for Miracle Noodles and shirataki noodles in general, which is the generic form that these are, off the charts. When you look for recipes, the lists are endless, and that, my friend, is where you will find the baked mac and cheese recipe. It is out there for you.
It is so good, I'm telling you, because I'm a picky eater. That's why I don't do that whole gluten-free thing that my doctor tells me to do. Hey, doc.
Do it, you gotta do it.
It has to be good.
Oh, is that good?
Thank you, Stephanie. This is really good. I'm ordering this, folks. Again, you are getting packages of angel hair, miracle rice, fettuccine, spaghetti, 12, so that you can make all of these great recipes and you will feel good about it. It's the texture, the texture, the texture. It has to taste like food.
It tastes like an al dente pasta, and that's what we miss.
Oh, you rock. That is
Good
great
to see
stuff.
you.
Because I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out.
See, I like your honesty. I'm all right. We can handle honesty.
I'm gonna taste that pudding for you and I'll let you know how it tastes and I'll be right back.